consequences. And he's, like I said, he's worked hard, and it's stressful, a lot of hours. It was worth it. It's meaningful work. But when I first met Ed just some years ago, he had Justin Bieber hair. I mean, that's part of the sacrifice that you got to make. But I do want to talk to you a little bit about some of the more recent events in the world. And of course, we've got tragedy in Japan, and we've got huge issues unfolding in the Middle East. But there's one other thing that unfortunately has captured everybody's imagination, and that's Charlie Sheen. Now, we may not in this room have tiger blood like he does, but we do have something else in common with him. There's going to be a lot of winning on the Republican side. Now, of course, there was a lot made in 2008 about the younger vote, young adults, college-age students, younger voters, disproportionately supporting President Obama. How do you feel about that today? Not so good. I mean, it was a major bait-and-switch tactic. He duped the young people in this country. I do have to give him credit for one thing. Barack Obama has proven that someone can deserve a Nobel Prize less than Al Gore. And I think what the younger voters have figured out is this is really a broken relationship. He made soaring promises, set grand expectations. He's broken those promises. He's failed to fulfill the expectations. If this was a Lady Gaga song, the relationship between the youth vote and Barack Obama would be Bad Romance. You know what I'm talking about. Now, people will talk about a lot of different issues, but let's just net it out. You guys are in or about to be in the workforce. You're about to take the baton, as Ed Baylor just talked about, standing on the shoulders of this generation. But here's what you face. $4 a gallon gas. Nearly 9% official unemployment, with the unofficial unemployment being substantially worse than that. We have a government spending pattern at all levels, particularly the federal level, that is just heaping debt and deficit and future obligations on your shoulders at a level that should alarm and frustrate and anger and motivate each and every one of you. And I ask you, have you had enough of President Obama? Well, you can do a lot to change this, as Ed mentioned. As college Republicans and the next generation of leaders in Iowa, you've already made a big difference. If you look at the strength of the change that's come to Iowa with the election of 2010, with a new governor, the great Governor Terry Branstad, and the whole Republican ticket in Iowa, including the great Secretary of Agriculture, Bill Northey, who's in the back room, the college Republicans in this room and across this state stood up and said, we'll help, we'll make a difference, we're going to get Iowa pointed in a better direction, and we're going to get America pointed in a better direction. Give yourself a round of applause for the great work that you did.